slow it down. Give it a minute. Alright, it should be just about done now. Good morning. How are y'all? This is the start of episode 19. I don't know what it's going to be called. No clue. Why is Eric's vehicle still over there? Been to the trolley stop, still running right now. Episode 18 is up now, so if you want to check it out, the one after the trip, might I remind you. Trip's up too, though. Yesterday they were doing some work on this building. I don't know what they were doing, but they had some people on the roof and stuff. You probably saw it. It was towards the end of. If you haven't, it's towards the end of last episode. They were people fiddling around with that building, doing some work and stuff. I don't know what they did. I don't see nothing. I decided to start keeping my camera at 1x. Because every time I put it back to 5x, it glitches up. And the light's really weird. So it's super dark if it's dark. Now bright, I don't know. But it's dark. So I'm just gonna keep it at 1x. I have no reason to be 5x. But that's crazy. Yeah, but it's time to go make a living. It's time for my shift. Because of this episode, still know nothing about the vehicle. I don't even know what this episode's going to be called. For all I know, something could happen later in the video and it could be the Cars Return Part 2. And we end up getting hopeful and actually get the vehicle. Or we could find out absolutely nothing and then it'd be another episode without it. What's he doing? He's probably checking the mail. Just parked right there. Sure. I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys. I'm out here waiting, finna go to work. I ended up working tonight instead of in the morning. First he said he'd be here at 12:45, then comes 11:51, and he's well, now I'll be 12, and I'm like, are you for real? He kept the time short by 45 minutes, less than 10 minutes before he's saying he's gonna be here. I don't know why he did that, but luckily I was mostly already ready, so all I had to do was just pop my shirt on, or my apron on, and shoes on, and grab my stuff. But hold on, I'm missing something, aren't I? I sure am. I gotta go get my earbuds. I will be right back. There is a montage of me going to get them. Alright. Can't forget these. Oh shoot, I put it upside down. Still ain't got here yet. But I got these now. I had to get them. Let me zip up something one-handed. Watch, I'm gonna make sure that they're... Oh, here he is. Make sure they're in there. Shit. Hold on. I'll see you guys in the next one, please. Hey guys, back in another clip. And today, I'm going to take you guys on a little adventure with me. Me and Granddad, anyway. Because today, my mom hasn't got her money yet, so we're still waiting on that. It'll probably be Tuesday for that. But Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday's when I'm next available because, let's be real, nothing's going to hit on Sunday. Ain't nobody in office that day. It's the day the government's closed. But, well, not the government, but like government issued to the government issued to the public, like Social Security office, banks, stuff like that. But, here's the plan. So, I'm waiting for Granddad now. I also added 2 lodestones to my world for my base. The main base, Thunder Hex, based off of Operation Thunder Hex, that is still going on. They haven't started vinyl siding yet, and we haven't got the car back yet. But the main base is Thunder Hex, and the second base is Berkstropolis. Sorry about that. She needed me to pour something out and give her the phone cord. She didn't ask for it before I left, so I forgot. But here's the plan. Yeah, Thunder Hex and Berkstropolis, but it was the base names. But here's the plan. So when Granddad gets here, we are going to go to the bank, pull out some rent money. That stuff's boring. Can't show that part because, well, that's confidential stuff. But next, we'll be going to Walmart. I'll do what I can to do a shopping montage, or probably can't do a shopping montage, but checkout montage, and we'll do what we can to do that. But yeah, I'll do what I can for a checkout montage. Here's the other view. Might start doing this. Do what I can for a checkout, but then I'll after that, we're going to Chipotle to get some food. So we can get us something to eat. We're going to get some stuff at the store too, because remember, College Monday, I got to have something to eat there. And I'm not spending all my money at Cabin Coffee. That shit's expensive. Absolutely not. I'll get the $7 frappe. That's it. But I might get the Mississippi Mud again. I hadn't got that in a while. But anyway, I'm going to pull out 60 of mine, put it back towards the, as you know, the laptop. As you know, I'm trying to start saving for my laptop. So I'm going to pull out the money for that and start putting back for that $1,000 laptop that I'm going to buy. But I'm hoping I'll be able to save that much, because when it starts to get pretty high, that's when Mom and Dad's going to start asking me for bill money. So I hope not. But I'm going to try to save for that laptop and then get the laptop at Walmart. It's like $1,000 laptop, $100, $200. It's like my gaming laptop, but it won't be slow. My gaming laptop is like absurdly slow because it's older. It's on Windows 11, but it's like extremely, like really slow. Even before I updated, it was slow, but it's absurdly slow. This one will already have Windows 11 on it, and it shouldn't be slow. It shouldn't be slow at all. And I think it's got a rainbow keyboard, so, ooh. But, yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to start putting 60 back for my laptop. But I do got to be wary. My phone bill is soon, so if I end up having to take that 60 and put it towards that, I will. Even if I hand it to mom and dad in cash and then go and pay it with their card. But I'll try not to have to do that because I got this week. Oh, it's gonna suck because I'm only gonna be keeping like around $20, but I'll leave that in the bank. So that next week, whatever I get, I could add it up and maybe have enough for the phone bill that I could pay with that check. So yeah, I'm gonna put 60 back this week, but the next 2 weeks I'm gonna be leaving everything in there so I can pay my phone bill. So that's kind of the plan. Stack all the money. I'll get like around $20. I'll have around 20 left, so that'd be like 40 right there. Take out 14. That'd be like 46. Take out 14. That'll be 32, and then add whatever I get that week after. So I already have $32. Or I would say take out 16 because the change on both of those be like 15 something. So I'll have like $30 to half of the phone bill before Tom. So I'll just need the other half. But I hope I get enough for the other half, yeah. But anyway, enough of that. It'll be time to, I'm going to put back I'm going to put back the 60 and start saving it towards that laptop. It's going to take a while, I'll tell you that. But eventually I'm going to have that new laptop. My streaming's going to be better. My streaming quality might increase and all that good stuff. My internet's good. It's just my computer, it's not the best for running what it runs. So that's why streams can be a little laggy sometimes. But and a life upgrades, you'll know when I get my laptop or when I'm getting close. I'll start talking about it in life upgrades, and I'll probably even like kind of how I did preparation before the trip. You know, I had like a before. I'll kind of do that the same thing with the laptop in a sense, if it makes sense. What I'll do is like before I actually get the laptop, I'll take you guys with me. Now, I don't know, it could be in the same episode that I get the laptop. It's not like preparation. It don't mean it has to be 2 separate episodes, but I'll take you guys with me to get the laptop, or to look at the laptops that we got, see what options that are underlined at the time, just to know what we might be getting, because you guys are probably going to want to know. Sorry if I'm looking off so much. I have a problem when I look around, but I'm still talking to you guys. I'm just now showing the face in an actual clip, so you know, there's that. I mean, I have clips where I show the face, but it's not like proper, except in like the beginning of episodes and stuff. But I'm trying to, since my camera can do it now and flip around. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys and we're going to look at laptops. Not today, but one of those days that we get at Walmart. I don't know what day. I'm going to try to take you guys to look at laptops. It might be hard though, because I feel that every time I go into Walmart, I'm going to be doing some kind of video call. So what I might have to do is hope that he'll end the call when I check out. I'll do the checkout montage, and then we'll shoot right back to the back for a quick minute and just see what we got. But that'll be when I get closer to about. I'm only at 60 right now, so I want to wait till we get closer to the amount that we're looking at. I'm gonna say about 1,200, 1,300. It'll take a while. Like I said, it could be, I could be out of college before then. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to save as much as I can. There's been times I've started to gather up money. The most I've ever got was like $400 something, and then we ended up getting the cat, and that ended up getting all knocked down to like 200, and then 100, and then they wanted me to spend the rest on groceries, so that just wiped it out entirely. And then things like phone bill and stuff, and I paid them cash and used their card. So yeah. Today I'm also gonna try out the tap pay on my phone, my new phone. So see how that works. I got it set up. I know how to use it. I just ain't actually used it. But it was just been super runny. Yeah. Well, that one was weird. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out the tap pay thing on my phone. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna go to Chipotle. We're gonna go to Walmart. Then we're gonna go to Chipotle. We're gonna go to the bank. Go to Walmart. Then we're gonna go to Chipotle. Then we're gonna go to Then we're going. Here's a little surprise. We're going by my brother's house, his foster home. So you'll get to see that. And then then I'll get to reunite with my brother for a few minutes again. I've seen him a couple of times, but not very much. One time at Walmart, that was odd, but yeah. Mom tried to act like she got him. She's like, "We got him, let's go," but not really. If anyone's hears me saying this, that's a caseworker or something of his. She didn't actually. She was just playing around, but I'll get to reunite with him for a minute. You might get to see an old family member of mine that's been on my channel before. Because you might remember this short.
And this is your boy Jordanberg / AK47 back in another video. And today, we finally just got cable, so that's what's so happy right now. And we're just waiting on my dad to get back to get the strip thing, whatever, to plug in some stuff, whatever. And yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that that's what we're doing. We finally got cable. And I'm using my dad's phone. Alright. And by the way, when I get a chance, I'm going to make an Xbox video. So, hope y'all follow me on that. Peace out.
You might also remember this short.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jordan Burks / AK47 back in another video. Today, Josh requested to me to show my cat. So, and here's my other one. They're so cute. They're just playing around and everything. Josh requested this, so told him I wanted to show him. So, alright. I'm using Shane's down, by the way. Peace out.
And even the fireworks show, it showed him in it a couple of times. I'm not going to show that. I've showed that, I've wore that one out. But he's been on my channel before, on my second channel. Never my first, but a second. But the question is, what does he look like now? What does he look like now? Now I don't know if you saw that picture where I put his head on Mom's body, but I did that. I don't know if I showed it or not. I don't have it anymore if I didn't, but unfortunately, but if I did, that's another look at it. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't. But yeah, we're going to get to see what does he look like? How is he doing? I already know, but we got to give him his Christmas present from the trip. But you know, we're fixing to find out how is he doing. Is he getting around pretty well? Which, yeah, he is. I will say this: he's a lot more buffed than he was when he's a lot more like buffed and been working out a lot more than he was when we was. Sorry, I see somebody over there. Eric's house that always says hi to me. Okay, no, she didn't see me. But he's a lot more buffed than he was when I can't think when we last saw him. I haven't never showed him on my channel when with him being this. Oh God! I haven't never shown him on my channel with him looking like this. So he's gonna look somewhat similar, but a bit different. He will look a bit different. He'll sound about the same though as he did. Obviously, his voice has gotten a lot deeper, so my voice has gotten a little bit deeper too. I could get real deep if you want me to, but my voice is like pretty high pitched, so. But it's gotten pretty deep. But yeah. Now I'm thinking of that weird thing that happened in the pool. I basically cut the audio or separated the audio from the background noise of the pool, and there was this one part where I was like, "Kiss me, daddy," and like the way the audio exported. Why is she still standing up there? I don't know. She might be looking for something. The way the audio exported it was really weird because it was like made me sound like British. I was like, "Kiss me, Dottie." I was like, "Kiss me, Dottie." I can't even replicate it. "Kiss me, Dottie," or something like that. It was like really weird. I sounded British because of how it exported the audio. And maybe it thought I was saying it like that, but I don't know. But it was weird. But oh yeah, you might know the breakdown. I just released the 30 subscriber special, oversplitted, reworked. But I got another one coming up. It's not a subscriber special, so you'll see it here soon. I'm still working on it. But since I got 3 free days of Moises, I think I got until the 31st, I think the 31st or the 1st or something like that. The 31st, I think. Basically, the rest of my boys' time on the 31st, I'll have to take $6 out of that. So it'll be like $23 towards my bill because I gotta take $6.57 for Boys' Premium. Because I decided to go pro for 3 days, but I'm basically working on the Breakdown V2 reworked. Now, if I ever get a chance to, I'm gonna probably still release the original breakdowns the classic way with the 4 tracks like that. And then I'll have like a reworked version of it that's like the more broken down version that I can't always do. Now I will say this, I'll have to do it through Moises. But there's a way I could do that. It's just vocals, drums, bass, and others. All I have to do is separate the tracks with the guitars. It don't matter what kind. It can be acoustic, electric, rhythm, and lead. It don't matter. And then vocals, drums, bass, others. All I have to do is just put all the guitars together, download them. Because you could do that at Moises. You could just download specific tracks as an audio mix, and then download the vocals, drums, bass, and others. and then I could do it the normal way. It might sound a little bit better quality though. I'll say that because it's Moises, so it might be better quality. But I'm basically working on V2 not oversplitted, reworked. I haven't even done a V2 oversplitted. V2 reworked. I'm as far as the one. I don't know. I haven't released it. It's called like Kirby's Cover and Bellamy Brothers. It's like re-recorded with this like other guitar in there that sounds like somebody tried to recreate it by themselves as a video. And I basically put them together. Basically, the one right after what was it? Her Heart Is Tender. The one right after that one. I'm basically on that one. But I'm basically on that one, the one after Her Heart Is Tender. But sorry, it accidentally bumped a butt. I thought that was Granddad. That's not Granddad. It's a Malibu. But I thought that was Granddad. That's not either. He's probably coming up soon though. I've seen that car. But anyway, oh, they live there now? I think they do. He gonna hit that other car. Drop my phone again. But oh, the brightness slider works like this. What? But no, but the zoom. Oh shit! I will just flip it back around because it's about time for him to be here. Oh no. Why is YouTube popping up over it? I can't see anything. The fuck is this? Get out of here. YouTube just popped up over the front of it. Couldn't see anything. It was still recorded, I saw that, but I couldn't see anything else. But anyway, yeah, I've got V2 coming up. I'm fitting to be on, the next one I'm going to be after I finish this one is the original disco edition. But, and I think there's maybe one or two more after that. I think there's two more after that. And then I'll be releasing that one. So stay tuned for V2 Reworked. It's in the making now. I've already made most of them. I've already got parts 1, 2, and 3 that I downloaded and put together. Now I'm working on part 4. But her, that's the last one. But when he says but her, it sounds like he's saying butter, which we actually need some butter, but we're not getting it today. We have no butter in the house. When he says but her, it sounds like butter. Like, but her heart is tender. When he says it sounds like butter, her heart is tender. That's weird. He says it like he's saying butter. Some country butter. Some fresh churned butter. I actually went to a place that did that. It wasn't far from here. It was in Columbia, just on the outskirts of it, towards Spring Hill. But anyway, what is it? Yeah. I'm going to be releasing Breakdown V2 here really soon, so stay tuned for that. It's coming. I don't know about the oversplitted or anything like that yet. I'm also in the works of V1 Reworked Corrupted. Like, I had V1 Corrupted. That one I've kind of put a hold on because I'm doing V2 right now because I got Moises Pro for 3 days, so I'm trying to hurry and do it. I've got like 2 more songs I've got to do. So, yeah. Got to get a move on that. The funny thing is, so the original breakdowns were around 13 minutes. The length of one part of the breakdown, which is like about 3 songs, is about the same length of the whole original breakdown. Like one little part is about the length of the actual breakdown, the original OG one with the 4 tracks. One part is about that length. That's why it spans to about an hour, because it's broke down even more. Instead of 4 tracks, there's 16 tracks. Yeah. Some of them have nothing in them, and some of them do. I put the nothing in there because some of the songs have tracks that where the spots and other songs have nothing. There is something. Like She's Waiting on That Moment of Surrender, Ultimate Remix was a good example. There was a track called Strings. Typically on most of the songs that I make, Strings has absolutely nothing in it. It's just a blank track. But there was a good little bit of stuff on that one. There was like a good little bit of stuff on that one. So yeah, I always put all the tracks in there, even if they don't have that, so it may sound the same twice in a row, but or 3 times even, but it's just part of how it's done. The one thing, my number one rule with the breakdown is I can put any track in any order, but the vocals or the backing vocals and vocals are last. It's always. They're at the end. And it always goes backing vocals and then all the vocals. Now there is something I could do, and that's backing vocals, main vocals, and then all the vocals, but I'm not going to do that. That's not how I started it. That's not how I'm going to do it. And I've already released the other one, so I can't undo it. I'm just going to leave it like it is. Now, maybe going forward, I could end up changing that later, but as of right now, it still stands. He still hasn't got here yet. Oh God, my shoe is just destroyed. Yeah, we'll just keep it as long as we can. These things weren't to last forever. Then I'll be back to just wear my work shoes. I didn't realize this door was open. I'll be in there. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess if he is, he is. I mean, he could be watching one of my videos, so I don't know. I highly doubt that, but you never know. I only have 31 subscribers. I'm not that public yet. I'm working on it. Through my Minecraft streams and through meeting people, I'm gaining subscribers slowly. I'm 1 subscriber away from passing my brother, or technically 2, because if you count actually passing it, if I do 1, I'd be even with him. He's at 32, I'm at 31, so, and 1 subscriber will be even, unless he's went up since then. But, I mean, of course, it could go down too, but more likely you're going to just go up. It's rare that a subscriber goes down. But it does happen. I will say it does happen. People subscribe and unsubscribe all the time for these really popular channels. For a small channel, it's rare that it goes down, but for a bigger channel, it's not really that rare. The bigger you are, the more common it is that you'll have 1 or 2 that might unsubscribe, and then 2 more that come right behind it and subscribe. Yeah, it's pretty common. I'm starting to do Minecraft streams a little bit more. Like I said, I can't never tell when I'm going to be doing it. I could one day do a snapshot stream. I don't know. I hear something. It might be him. Pointing it that direction. In case it is. I don't see him yet. You should have seen a funny recreation I made on what is it? Remember that cinematic I made for one of my videos of him backing up? Well, I recreated almost. He came in the other direction this time, but I almost basically recreated that cinematic in the trips video. It was towards the beginning, like before we actually left. It's when I was waiting for him to come so we could leave. But when he was pulling up, I recreated this cinematic right before, getting all this stuff out. That was the best trip ever, though. We packed up the car. We left. Oh, that ain't good. Packed up the car. We left. That's a Honda Ridgeline. That ain't good either. That's a Subaru Outback. Oh, you can't see it. No, it's gone. But, we packed up the car. We left. We going down the road talking like, oh, we gonna have like fun. We were getting all hyped about it. We're like, we're gonna have a good time. And we did. We ate at the restaurant a couple of times. Went out a couple of times. Found the town where there's many more restaurants. There's like a McDonald's. There's a Church's Chicken, a Sonic. Like, oh my goodness. There is no Hardee's though. No Hardee's. So no employee discounts. But there's a lot of other good, like, I don't know if I remember there was a Burger King, but I know there was a Sonic, a Church's Chicken, McDonald's, some other small restaurants, like Chinese restaurants and stuff. So yeah, there was like a whole town, but that we hadn't been to. It was something I hadn't even seen in my whole entire life. Let me put it that way. You guys, that shot I made at Sonic, right? That clip. Here, roll the clip. The Sonic that we're eating at. Next picture. Yeah, I'm waiting on him. Found a Sonic up the road a little bit. There's a little town up here. Oh, he's on an 18-wheeler. Oh. Yep. But yeah, we're waiting here. Finna get some food. Gonna take it back to the room. We're gonna eat it. But yeah, we're eating here, and I'll see you in the next piece. That one right there. It seemed like a mere normal clip. Like just like a normal clip. I went to go get some food, but that Sonic that I went to, in my entire 19 years of being alive, I have never been there. That was my first time at that Sonic. I mean, I've been to Sonic, obviously, We've got 2 of them here in Columbia. One near Walmart, across from that, right next to Chipotle where we're going, and then one on the other side of town near Popeyes and Kroger's and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been to Sonic before a lot of times, but not that one. Although I will say Sonic's fish sandwiches are terrible. I don't like them. Hardee's fish sandwiches are good. Arby's or Wendy's fish sandwiches are they're not bad, but they're not my favorite, but they're pretty good. Arby's, I haven't tried. I haven't tried Arby's fish. I don't know what theirs tastes like. McDonald's, I know it's weird to say, but I've never tried theirs. I have no idea what theirs tastes like. If I have, it's been a really long time. That was a pickup truck, but it wasn't. It was an old pickup truck, like a 70s or 70s or 80s pickup truck, maybe 90s. 80. Actually, it's more like 80s, 90s, but. I mean, you see the 90s F-150s. They look drastically different from even the 2004 F-150. And they definitely look different than the 2025 one. There was one thing I noticed about some of the taillights, though, on the F-150s. If you look really hard, it looks like a bunch of like weird lines and stuff that curve. But if you look at it really hard, it's actually the taillights looks like an F, like for Ford or F-150. I'm not sure which F it's for. It could be for either one. Or it could have been intentional for both, but like an F for the Ford F-Series. But, yeah. Ford F-Series is like a really popular series. Like, really popular. I don't know how many times I'll be going down the road and see an F-150 or an F-250. Maybe an F-350. Like, I don't know how many times. There's an F-650, but I haven't seen that one really that much. That's like a big boy. I think an F-350 is meant for, like, hauling and stuff. Like, you put it on, like, a U-Haul or something. I know these dealers, they sell vehicles. That are made for that, but yeah. Anyway, I'm still waiting for him. Still hasn't showed up yet. You know, it takes him about 30 minutes. You saw his house in the trip episode. If you don't, it's towards the end. Don't cut your backwards. There's the trailer right there. Hey, that kind of looked like it though. That looked like 20. Our old house. That looked like the old house. What the hell? They moved our old house. Gary moved over there. There it is. I remember that porch. Look at that big old truck. Truck.
They offered me to go that job.
Oh my!
I didn't make y'all get up in it.
That's where he parks every day when we go to the grocery store.
That's my garage down yonder. That's my barn down yonder.
Don't forget my water.
That's where Granddad parks from every day when he comes to the grocery store. I'm gonna show you guys his house. Little bus. What? Alright.
Get one of them ones.
Huh?
What kind of food? Oh, back in.
Yeah. Yeah. Bottle of water? Hell, the fortune's with it.
Get my water. Oh, he's water.
Hi.
He's water.
Oh, Dad want a bottle of water too.
Okay, good. Send it up to get one.
Oh yeah, you're chicken salad and bread.
Yeah.
There's a few drinks in there. Oh yeah. Going back to the house. How are you doing? Hey, how are you?
I told him to go and take my cooler out while I'm here. Yeah. Well, for one time, we both come back winners. Did you? I got $900 more than I went with.
Well,
I didn't even touch what I put in my bag. Wow. When I got out of the bike, went down there and had that $35 on my car. Went up there and went on to the piggy machine. Put that in there. Went on about $1.60. Third time, I looked at all three. $879. And then we played. They hit good, Son did mine.
so they hit those?
Yeah, John did too. John come back winner. Let me put that. I'll check it when I get back tonight. I kept it in the refrigerator.
See if it's worthy of
I set that box. Yeah.
I'm gonna set the bread and potato chips on them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick this in the refrigerator, and then I'll check it when I get back.
Wow, look at this. Nice little kitchen. A microwave.
It's still should be good.
Refrigerator.
Water, so don't take it.
Oh, is it?
We went by a few groceries long ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you think?
Now I spent $220.
What you need?
Like 60.
I got the cooler till I'll put it up when I get back.
Alright.
Bye.
I'm gonna wash the side of that sauce off the car.
I was wondering what
Yeah,
the water was
yeah.
doing out there.
You got out there and wash the sauce off.
You open that door. There you go.
Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. I'll get push up on that.
I'll see you guys. I noticed that.
It's over.
I'll see you guys when we get home. Peace. Hey guys. I got some. He comes from that barn every day to come get us. So he's got to drive from there all the way to here. So. But, and it took at least 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe for him to get back here in Columbia. I was there the whole drive. Oh, he's putting up the sun visor thing. Or what is that thing that you put over your inside of your windshield to keep the sunlight out? I think it's a sun visor. No, a sun visor is like that hat you wear without a top to it. It looks like a hat, but it don't have no top to it. It's just like the back of it, the front of it. I don't know what those things are called. I can't remember. Oh no, that's just a visor. But do people call it a sun visor? I think a sun visor is that. I don't know. The things, the reflective things you put over your windshields that keeps the light, the heat from coming inside, keeps it cool. I hope that guy ain't gotta move though. Unless that's his car. It could be that guy's car, the one that drives them two red ones all the time. The guy that I think had told when I was sitting on their steps that early in the morning, I think that told him that I was sitting there. Because he was the only guy that passed. He was in the one of the red cars. Older ones. I think that might be his car. He might have got another one. But, I don't know. Guy goes with Silverado. Older one. But, alright. We're just waiting. He'll be here any minute now. I think I'm going to let you guys go. And when he gets here, we will commence the driving montage. Quick update. I'm still waiting. I don't know what's taking so long. We caught him a little bit ago. He said he just crossed the county line. I don't know if I'm getting anxious or if it's just taking longer than usual. I felt he would have done been here by now, but he's not. But yeah, I'm going to meet everybody today. I'm going to meet Dad. I'm going to meet Jordan. And I'm going to do a lot of. I'm going to meet everybody. Now, I don't know if I can show Dad. He's in a nursing home, so I don't know their policy, so I probably won't show him. But I'm sure you'll get to see him. But Jordan, I'll try and show. I'm going to meet everybody, so today, that's what we're doing. There he is. Yeah, I'm still waiting. He should be here any minute. I know I didn't cut the recording and come back or edit to this point, like just rolling until this point, and then he's fixing to be here. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I just cut the recording and cut back, but I don't see him yet. I don't think this is a cutscene, but see you in the next clip soon. We gotta hurry up and get to Jordan before he leaves. Here's a montage of us getting there. Hopefully we make it. Now, who lives in our old trailer, I know from where we live now.
Yeah.
I know him. He used to, when we first moved out to that new trailer, he lived right next to us. Dad knows him and his brothers. He knows his brothers and stuff. All right, we're fixing to see my grandma's old house. You know, she's passed since now, but
we got to make the first ride up here. And then it'll be, when you get to the stop sign up there, it'll be on the left.
Yeah. We're fixing to see her old house. she's not around anymore.
That's it right there, that white one.
But this is where she grew up. That white house right there.
Yep, that's it.
Over the bushes. Which one? The one straight in front of us?
Right there.
Oh, right here. Here it is.
Looking good.
Look at that. If we live there, that's a nicer house than where we live now.
Sitting out there.
It's a nicer house than where we live now. I would live there.
And see, one of these houses up there, it might have been right there upstairs where me and Spain lived for a little while.
Oh, what did y'all live? A few houses down from hers?
Yeah. Well, are you gonna sit in the middle of the road or what?
Dude, what? Why is he just sitting like that?
Could have parked in front of one of them vehicles and been out in the middle of the road.
Not just like literally just sitting in the middle of the road. Could have pulled off in front of one of them.
Yeah.
That's what the pull-off side's for, the shoulder. You won't get a ticket if you pull off right there. Of course, they probably ain't gonna ticket you to this city. It ain't big enough. But they probably won't ticket you here in Columbia. It ain't big enough for that, but still be courteous. All right. There's the car wash from the trip. It's like through the bushes.
Oh,
We're almost here.
see, it's 2nd Avenue, ain't it?
My dad used to go to that gym.
Ain't it 2nd Avenue?
I believe so.
It's Phil.
I hadn't been there in a while. I know what I think I remember what the house looks like now.
Yeah, just as soon as you turn, it's not far on the right turn when you turn.
Where he exercises and where Jordan does all his stuff.
That's
4th Avenue. We're looking for 2nd Avenue.
3rd. Should be the next.
Ram 1500. That looked like Jordan right there.
Today, we finally just got cable, so that's what's so happy right now. And what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jordan Burst, /AK47 back in another video. Today, Josh requested me to show my cat. So, here's my other one.
Drivers should expect a clean race today with no bumping, no hitting, safety gear, swerving, passing, running, and increasing the rule of violations will result in poor performance and possible.
Hey, we just warmed it up.
Take control of your race car and keep the whole hands on the steering wheel at all times. So, let's get on. Are you ready? The green flag is out and you're off.
Maybe it's 3rd Avenue.
I would have thought we would have just seen him playing out the road. What
You might have seen him run out in the road, I wouldn't have known. 3rd Avenue.
the hell? There he is. Guys, look. There he is right there.
Hey, boy.
Hey!
What you doing, boy? Where you playing football? I was thinking you was 2nd Avenue, but my change that
Hold on.
Jordan running
Let me
across
get
the
out.
road there.
Give you a hug.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Good to see you. You too. It's been I don't know how long. A couple of years. I seen you at Walmart last. Yeah. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Hey, so how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing? Good. Well, y'all take care. We'll get on out of here.
Jordan, I hope your job thing goes well. And enjoy your movie theater. He said he's going to Franklin where the seats recline. I'll meet you guys at Walmart. I was going to do a shopping montage at Walmart, or not a shopping, a checkout montage, but I didn't realize the camera was facing this way. And the entire thing is ruined. Because there is no possible way to fix that. I had the camera at the wrong angle the whole time. So unfortunately, no shopping montage this time, but I will see you in the next clip that I have. Hey guys. I just got done being a nervous wreck because the most horrible thing just happened. Well, technically to my mom and dad, but obviously that would affect me too. So, you know this bank, SoFi Bank. Now, here's a picture of it on screen. It's the big bank they talk about on like during football games and football. I'm American, so like not like soccer, but like NFL games. I'll say NFL and like big sports events like NFL, MLB, stuff like that. You know that big brand SoFi. You've seen it everywhere on the fields and stuff. In fact, one of the stadiums is called SoFi Stadium. Apparently, I did some research on that bank, and they got a really bad reputation. I don't know how they're still in business, but you know that bank. Well, apparently, my parents saw a $703 charge from them, and we don't use SoFi Bank. We use Regions, as you know. And apparently, it charged $700. Yeah, if you saw the last clip, you know it. Just storm, there's some debris and damage everywhere. But we're okay, as far as that goes. Probably not now, though. So there's a $703 charge on their card saying, the fuck? Loud ass truck? Can't hear anything. Can't even hear myself. There's a $703 charge on that card saying, it's 9:05, so I'm going to be probably close to Tom. But I'll try to tell y'all, there's a $703 charge they got charged to their account for that SoFi Bank. I know they're big and known for like investing and oh God, my shoe's about to give out on me. Oh my goodness. Please don't give out on me now. Come on. Kind of missing on it, so sorry guys. I'm trying to fix up my shoes. It's about had it. I don't know, I ripped it somewhere and it's getting worse. Probably the last time I wear these shoes until I can get them fixed. But anyway, SoFi Bank, they are known for like not only being a bank, oh my gosh, my shoe is falling apart. Well, I ain't got time to go back, but you can like invest in stuff with them. Of course, I don't know, Regions might do that too, but I don't know. Might as well go and pull that out. Now my shoe is flat. It's not even a shoe anymore. But it'll look like it is. But I'll just have to get into it. I'll get back home. As I'm at my all-day Monday. But there was a $703 charge from that bank. And we had $44 left in the bank because, of course, Amazon Prime decided to go through. But that's normal. That was the charge that went into my bank, but it went back to theirs, I guess. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it went through. And now, before I say anything else, my bank is fine. I've still got the $86 in there. I haven't spent anything. Good thing I haven't paid my phone bill yet because, and there's $480 put back in cash. So if we need a week's rent before it gets resolved, there's a week's rent in there. But now it's not $480, but it's like $350 or $360. So there's enough in there for at least one more week. But and we just paid this week's, so it'll be good for at least 2 more weeks. But The $703 charge caused my mom to have to call the bank. She couldn't put me as any involvement in it because, well, then they would start questioning me. Did I do it? Of course I didn't. I don't deal with that. SoFi is a completely different bank. I'm with Regions too. They know that. Because I went there and set up a card myself, and so I can have my check direct deposited every Thursday. But yeah, you could probably get a third week out of that. But yeah, there's been a fraud on my mom's account. My mom and dad, they're joint, but there's been a fraud. So basically, it tried to charge $703. Of course, it's pending, so they can't do nothing right now. But what they had to do was lock the account. So that means still not gonna give out account numbers. We're gonna try to resolve it without having to get a new account, because then you'd have to go to Social Security, get their disability and social supplemental security checks redirected to the new account, and that could throw a hindrance in it. But basically, they locked the bank account, so we can't check it, we can't use the cards. So anything that was in that bank account, it was only $44 after Amazon went through. Anything that was in that bank account, well, it's negative now, so you couldn't spend anything anyway, but that $44 that was ours, well, now it's locked behind not only being negative, but no one can access the account except the bank. Of course, if we call them and get into it, we can access it like that, but it's been locked. And what we have to do is basically, my mom was gonna have to get out anyway, because my dad's in a nursing home. He can't go with us, so she's got to get out. Would have had to get out to pull out rent money, but she's gonna have to get out, go to the bank. We're gonna call Granddad. She's gonna call Granddad sometime today or something, and she has to get out, go to the bank. Then what she's got to do is she's got to go in. She's already filed a dispute, so to try and revert the transaction that isn't ours, because it was apparently electronically deposited. What that means is that somebody unknown to us, of course, because why would we spend that much money, had taken $700 out of our bank account, $700, and transferred it to another bank account. Like they were from SoFi, so they had a SoFi account, I guess. They're a bank too, along with the investing stuff. But they went and took $700 out of our account and put it in their account. I don't know who this was. It's unknown to me. Like I said, we don't deal with SoFi. We don't invest. I don't know how to do that. My mom and dad don't know how to do that. Heck, I struggle to get an A in economics class, which I've got to do a couple of discussions and tests later today during my break. Was going to go to DMV and get my ID, but the weather's unstable right now, so I'm just going to wait. And with that whole charge going through, I'm going to wait and save that $80. But I can't transfer anything because the account's locked, so anything and everything will be off my card. But yeah, the account has been locked, so now you can't use the cards, you can't check the balance on the app like I've done with mine. I could still do mine, but they can't check their balance. They can't access it at all. So you'd have to call them if you wanted to do something. I'll check the time. Yeah, I still got a few minutes. Yeah, you have to call them if you want to do something. So now we're dealing with that. We just start to save money, $480, and we get a charge put on our account. what my mom's going to do is try to go to the bank tomorrow when we go to get groceries anyway. I'll try to do a checkout montage if Dad's not on video. But since mom's in there, it might be on her phone, and I can still do the montage on my phone. But I'm gonna try to do that. But anyway, before we go to the grocery store, we're gonna have to go by the bank and get this whole thing settled. And then if the money's there, pull out $1,000 for rent. But yeah, I'm dealing with a lot right now. Not only am I now dealing with Dad being in the nursing home, the car's still not returning. I'm about like done with that one. But now this charge just went through that now has put us way over $650 in the negative, and now having to lock the account just to keep anything else from going through. So now we basically have no money. We didn't have much anyway, but we have none now. So we're gonna have to probably I'm hoping they could get it resolved, because I've looked up some issues with SoFi doing this, and SoFi's support is like absurd, because I hope there's no like 60 to 90 day wait crap. That's 3 months. Can't wait 3 months. That's too long. 3 months too long. But we got bills to pay. But yeah, now that's on there, and their account is locked, so whenever my mom's money hits, it's floating in the air. It won't be able to hit the bank because it's locked. It's like it's got a barrier over it. It tries to go to it, it's going to bounce right off. It's not going to hit it. So now we got to figure out what's going to happen to that. And that means my mom might have to make a trip to the Social Security office to get it all fixed. But, and that's a government-related office, so you're going to be waiting like 30 minutes. And you have to go when they're open. Which they should be open on Tuesday, but I don't know that they won't be busy. But anyway, yeah, we're dealing with that right now. So, and on top of that, this bad weather that is really bad. It's been storming all night. Even heard a clap of thunder hit, almost seemed like right next to the house. My dad suffered a power outage at his nursing home. I guess they got it back on. It looked like they did when I was on the call with him. But, I don't know. But he suffered a power outage at the nursing home. We didn't suffer no power outage last night, so it's a little bit awkward, but yeah. But I guess what I'm trying to say is we're in a mess right now. My mom's a nervous wreck. She's over there bawling her eyes out because of whoever this is decided to pull this charge on us that we don't even owe. It's bad enough to pay the bills, but now someone else's bills. That ain't gonna happen. And with this being an anonymous account, who's to say they won't do it again if we get it resolved? So we gotta block this guy or woman or whoever. I'm not trying to racially profile anyone, but I have a feeling it could be like some Indian or something that's like a scammer that's like hacking into people's bank accounts and pulling money from it. Because I've never showed, that's why I've showed my balance, but I've never showed any like names or anything on my bank account. I always block them out because if I don't, then someone's likely to tag off of that and try to hack into my account. So it had nothing to do with my videos even showing that picture because the picture is screenshotted. Because that picture is my account, not mom and dad's. So something got pulled from their account and now it's locked. I will keep you guys updated, but this is still Monday morning and I am still going to class, so I still got a few minutes, but I do got to get in there pretty soon. So I will keep you guys updated on whatever happens in this situation. I probably won't know much until tomorrow when thank you. No problem. No problem. Probably won't know much until tomorrow when we actually go to try to get it resolved. So we actually have to go there. He's not coming till tomorrow, so she hadn't called him yet, but I kind of told him, but I'm gonna get inside. I'm gonna get ready for class because we are in the college. And I'll see you in the next clip. Peace. Hey guys. Waiting on Granddad to find out if we could get this problem resolved. And today is grocery day. But we're going to find out those two things. But anyway, while we're waiting out here, I do want to explain something. I've decided not to cancel the breakdown V2. How fast is this grass growing? Not to cancel the breakdown reworked V2, but put it on hold because I've decided to go with a whole new plan, and I think you might like it. What I'm gonna do is I'm working on, you could say, the second part of the breakdown V1, not oversplitted, not corrupted, like the second part, like the living for a Friday afternoon to the and I pray that someday I will find me a redneck girl. But it's the breakdown. But it's V1. So I'm basically doing that next section of the song as the breakdown. And then much later, or whenever I get access to Voices Pro again, I'm going to take it and do another rework on that section. And I'm just going to keep doing that and doing that and doing that all the way throughout parts of the song until I get to the end, and then I'm gonna have a grand finale, and then I'm gonna have a one with like the whole song, and then I'm gonna have this big grand finale where it's like the whole song reworked. That one will take a lot of release, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. I'm sure it'll be like a couple of hours long because it's like the entire song played like 16 times. Each song played like 16 times because there's 16 tracks. So I got it coming. Right back, I'm going to check my Moises. If it's on free, I'm going to put it back to premium. Just checked. Still on pro, so remember that was like that last time, and later that day it like switched over to free, so I had to wait. I'm going to wait for it to switch over, and I'm kind of debating, should I just YOLO it, get premium pro for another month, and then be able to do the breakdown for $30? Or should I just hold off and do it? I think I'll do premium for this month. And next month I might consider doing pro. I don't know. But remember, I'm saving for that laptop too, so I don't want to do it all the time. Now I also wanted to use this money to, I gotta pay my phone bill, and I'm also getting my photo ID, so when we go to Tunica, when I turn 21, it won't be expired, because I don't think they'll take it. What I might do is like what I did last time, where I did it like for like 3 days, paid for like 3 days, and it was like $3 and something. And then 3 days was like $3 and something. So I paid for that, and then in addition to the Pro, and then I can get Pro for like 3 days. By then I'll already have the other one released, and I'll probably have it oversplitted and all that. But it's going to be a lot harder oversplitting, because that's going to require a membership too. Either that, or I only can do like 1 track each month. And if it's over 15 minutes, it's too long. BandLab only accepts 15-minute increments, so I have to oversplit songs 15 minutes at a time. That's why it took so long to oversplit the Reworked, because you have to oversplit each track. Okay, so each track, each oversplitted, reworked, each reworked Redneck Girl track is about the length of like Remix or Guitar Mix, about like 4.5 minutes. Oh, it's a random car. Each track is about 4.5 minutes. Maybe a few seconds longer, depending on if it's like a live, because lives are played at a slower rate. If you hadn't noticed. How I noticed is I've put vocals and tried to put the songs together. The lives are a lot slower. So then the music gets all like, catches up with the original gets ahead of the live 2010, and it gets all messed up. You have to like slow it down. The lives are a little bit slower, so that might throw a few extra seconds in there for each little section. Like, you know, you got 16 sections for each song. Each of the 16 sections might be a few seconds longer. But then you knock off a few seconds, because sometimes I just nip the end of the track when I'm copy and pasting them together. But yeah, Reworked V2 is not canceled. It's already basically done. I've got one more to do, but you're gonna have to wait to see it. I just saw a vehicle, but now I don't see it. Where the fuck is it? Is Granddad here, but he's invisible? Can I just like feel something? And you just see a window roll down, and just he's sitting in there, but there's nothing there. I'm like, this man done wrapped his car into invisible. But yeah, I decided to take a different approach on that breakdown than I had originally decided to with Reworked. What got me into Reworked was I had made the breakdown long before Moises. It was back when I was doing BandLab, because their splitter was completely free. Heck, at the time they didn't even have premium memberships. It was everything in BandLab was free. Of course, now the whole 32 track thing, they didn't introduce until they started doing memberships. It's like a beta testing feature that was only available with memberships. Kind of how YouTube Premium allows you to test new features. But it ended up being like a premium feature once they released the premium memberships, and it come out of testing. It's just like a premium feature. You get 16 tracks for free, but if you pay for the $15 a month subscription, you get like 32 tracks. Now, I don't know that my phone can handle it, but yeah. 32 is the max, though. You don't get any more than that. If you want more, well, you just have to put those tracks together and then export it and then put those tracks on another track and make those tracks all into one track. Because then you can download the song and then put it in another track and add the other stuff. That's how I've done things. Like, I don't think I've ever had something 32 tracks long. I doubt it. But if I did, that's how I would do it. Like, that's how I used to do Disco Edition. Or, well, Ultimate Remix. Oh, look who's here. I used to, he's backing in. Huh? Oh, I'm about to say, is he going past us? Oh. Montage time. See you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Alright, scanning montage, but this time with a special guest, my mom. Want to say hi? Get started. Let's get it. Hey guys, you may know about the whole situation. Also, I had to move my bed back. My mom just couldn't take it, so it didn't last very long. Not like it did at the other house, because at the other house, how it was arranged, here's a view of that. How it was arranged was my bed, unless mom was like going outside, she didn't really have to walk over my bed, because my bed didn't cover the front of her bed. So the way it was here, it was covering this whole section right here. You couldn't walk through. This layout is smaller, but even though it's a bigger house. But anyway, you know the whole bank fraud with the SoFi Bank situation. Well, they stopped the transaction, and all that money that was taken out is no more. It's like it never existed. And not only that, but the account is now unfrozen. My mom I had to help my mom change the password, and now I'm going to have to help set it up for my dad when I so he can click the buttons and like don't even have to keep typing in every time, but it's in there. The $1,000 for my mom's money, which is for rent, is in there, so every bit of it's in there, and now we can see it again. So now all we're doing is the usual, and that's waiting on a ride to go get the money. Not today though. Probably Friday. But now I can't transfer money to them anymore for right now until they investigate it, because Zelle was how it happened. So that's off limits for them. I can still use it, but they can't. So I don't want to risk something getting sent to them and then just getting all messed up because theirs isn't active. It's not nothing they did. It's whoever scammed us and took all that money, they took it through Zelle. So that's how it happened. So they gotta block Zelle, do an investigation, and maybe eventually they'll re-release it and I can send their money again. But as of right now, I can send money, but not to them. So I'll either have to go directly to the bank and have it transferred to their account, or I'll have to go to the ATM, pull it out, and give it to them in cash. Which, it's not a problem, but that would mean that after I get off this this clip here, I'm going to have to make a sheet in the Samsung Notes that shows my balance and my parents' balance. So, and of course, you know, with Regions, you can, I don't know, probably any bank. I've never dealt with anything but Regions, but you can click on the little box and it'll show you how much you had before the money hit. It'll show exactly how much came in. Even when it's pending, you can see how much it was. So that way I can know exactly what I have and not mix it up with my balance. But I did just want to let you guys know that that fraud is taken care of. It's not a problem anymore. But Zelle is temporarily blocked, so I'll have to use other means to transfer the money to them, whether it be directly going inside or through the ATM and cash. I would say Cash App, but there's a fee to cash out once they get it. But it's like $0.25 though, but still, you know, I don't know if it goes up based on what you send out. But anyway, I do have to work today though. It wasn't scheduled, but I'm going to get over like 30 hours now. I have no doubt about that. But if I work all my shifts, that's going to be a long weekend in that case. But tomorrow I won't have to do nothing. Of course, if I work, I'll have that. So I'm going to be getting 30 hours, almost $400 this week. So this week's check's going to look good. That won't be the check I get this week. This week I'll get last week's, which isn't so good. Well, I don't really know. I can't remember, but I'll probably look at it and see what I'm going to get. But I think it's decent. I don't think it's like the best thing ever, but I think it's decent. I do think I got a little bit more because I did work like an extra shift or something and closed or something. Oh yeah, I did get a little bit more because instead of working my 4.5 hours, I worked 8 and closed. But yeah, I do have to work today. She's gonna text me whenever she's on her way. She told me she might run a little bit late, so there's that. But we got groceries yesterday because that was food stamps and insurance, so that had nothing to do with that. But oh shoot, that was her. She said she's gonna be here in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna have to let you guys go. I know that's speaking of the devil right there, but that was her. She said she's gonna be here in 10 minutes, so I'm fixing to be going to work. I'm gonna have to let you guys go, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. That is not good. You know, Cornwall comes straight into our house, and it's going straight into Columbia. Oops, sorry. It's not looking too good. Nothing's happened yet. No power outage or nothing yet. But they're saying it's not looking good, and the direction it's coming from, it's looking like it's coming our way. Basically, what is going on is there is an active tornado coming our way. So, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, that is what. We've been advised about. Come on, Stone. We've been advised about 5:15 to take cover. So, I mean, I ain't got nowhere to take cover, but because if you're in a bubble, I'm looking for a shelter. I don't have a car, you know that. So I'm praying that we're okay. No power outage yet. But this isn't looking good. This is, Dry Fork Road, that's coming towards Hollingwall. Wait, that's going towards that's this road. That means it's coming down the road towards us. This isn't good. $50 miles an hour? Yee. It's not as bad as another one, but
It's going to move over some similar areas. So here's some of your estimated time for arrival. Hampshire, 4:47, just moments away. Now we're having that that is headed in your direction.
I'm sure that's coming this way.
Santa Fe at 5 a.m. currently. This will probably stay on the west side of Columbia. Boston back in Williamson County again at 5.
Or maybe it's coming past us. It looks like it's going up towards Santa Fe Pike. It is starting out coming this way. Hampshire, that's coming back in this direction towards our house. But it looks like it's cutting off. I don't have no area. The bathroom. I'm sorry, I'm trying to have to sleep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was a dumbass to do that. It was a dumbass to do that. Murfreesboro Road, that's where the Franklin Hardee's is that I went to. If you're seeing this, it's probably over with, but if you know about this, comment, because it's serious. This is bad. Where all them arrows are in circles, that's where it's at. It's coming through Williamsport. Oh look, they're trying to get that car out of the water. I think. I don't know where this is. I might if I look at it long enough. I think it's in Nashville. I've already gotten the alert about it. So it's coming. It's coming our way. So we gotta brace for impact.
So we are anticipating a lot more of this, which is not good. So folks, again,
I do know it's supposed to rain a lot too soon, but rain might stop the tornado. I do know that. At least based on what I know, because rain always slows down winds. I don't know if it'll stop the tornado though, but it might. I'm not really good with weather. I'm not sure. There's a lot of lightning. Police fights.
This one down here. The other storm that I'm concerned with is the one up here that's tornado warned as well. This one is in effect for Davidson, Rutherford, Williamson, and Wilson County until 5.
That one's done past us. So that one isn't.
There's a little notch right here just past Nolensville. So there's
That one's past us. It went in a different direction. But one formed and it's coming this way.
so heads up. That's
So I'm going to keep you guys on while we brace. Once it gets to like Spring Hill or something, there's the map for that one. Once it gets to Spring Hill or past Williamsport,
You do not want to drive on this road right now. It is flooded. And this is what we're going to be dealing with, as you can see. And they are keeping that tornado warning going. I see them flash.
there's that car again.
It's becoming the next concern as we head into the morning hours.
I'm gonna take a look outside. I know we're in a warning, so it don't look like nothing's going on out right now. It's not even raining, it's just lightning. It's just lightning and that's it. But I think it's starting to cool off. Maybe that's good. I think. I can't really tell because the air's running. But
So we are watching 2 tornado storms, and so I'm sure they might keep this one going because of the rotation. Marcus got it.
Okay, Danielle, thank you very much. So this is the storm that we're looking at here a little bit closer that's happening down in the Antioch area. It still has some good rotation.
this one right here is not a bother to us. It's past us. Although if you're in Antioch or in the area around Antioch, yeah, I hope you're taking shelter. It's not too far from us though. But around where we're at, there's nothing here yet. It's probably on its way though. Hopefully it won't hit us, but it's coming in that direction. It's coming down Williamsport, and between Williamsport and Hampshire Pike, it's
Thank you very much. The camera here in Antioch, you can see the big lightning that is happening here at this current moment.
it's their camera in Antioch. So if you're there, take shelter now.
The evidence of rotation well, it doesn't look too intense here at this time.
87%.
Definitely be
4:52 in the morning. If I didn't get that warning, I wouldn't be up. But I got one of those warnings, tornado warnings. So maybe it looks like it's gonna go over us, and maybe it will. But
the heavy rain that is happening there as well.
we're gonna see.
The storm enter into Rutherford County now. So if you're in Laverne and Smyrna, you need to be in your safety area. You also need to be in your safety area if you're in the east portion of Davidson County. So over near the Percy Priest Lake vicinity.
Percy Priest Lake, we actually went to that lake one time. I got the biggest sunburn from being in that water too long. Oh my God, it hurt.
This is not for you. This is not a tornado warning for you. This is mainly up to the north and to the northwest here. So Antioch, Nolensville, the rotating.
Idiot. If you're in Antioch, Laverne, or Smyrna, please take shelter now. Looks like part of Smyrna's not in it, but part of it is. Like what says Smyrna. If you're in that area, do take shelter.
Going here at this time, we are just a few minutes away from 5 a.m. and we are still watching some very intense thunderstorms moving through from southeast southern Kentucky back through central Middle Tennessee and then southwest of Nashville. We've got a storm that will really.
Oh, there's a car broke down. Wasn't in that car. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in that car.
Tornado warnings, and this one has really shown a very tight radar couple, and this goes into 5:15.
Here's ours. Sorry about the food. I worked last night, as you know. This is recorded the day after that last clip. It wasn't like this when I came home. I just came home, but the rotation is right there. Hampshire, it's coming this way. I'm gonna keep you guys with me. If we witness a power outage, we witness it to get the fuck. What the hell? Oh, I know. What's Facebook going on? It just says notification. It doesn't even say what it is. I don't like things that do that. You have to click on them. I'm not doing that. It'll just say notification. It don't even say no details or nothing. It'll just say where it's from, and it'll just say notification or something. And click here to view the details. It's like, I don't want to click on it. I just want to know what it is.
About the rotation there, they are not seeing a tornado debris signature with it, but the rotation, as we can see right there, very tight.
Okay, yeah, and you're tracking that one. We're watching that one. I was looking at that as you were talking about it. Another one just popped up too, Marcus, over at Clay Jackson in Macon County. It is a
Another one?
tornado, possible tag with it. We gusts to 60 and quarter size hail centered over really red boiling springs here.
Burkesville?
Anyways, you can see the greens and reds here. Doesn't look like there's some
Excuse me? What?
on base, but it is there. So that's why they have the tornado possible tag. I think witness storm.
I've never seen that place.
There is some hail, just so you can see. And so again, this one still
Red Boiling Springs. It's in the corner where the food is. There it is, right there in the corner. Where the food is. Free Hill. Free! I don't recognize none of it. Thompson's store. I know Thompson Station. What is this, the rip-off Spring Hill and Thompson Station? You got Free Hill at Thompson store. The rip-off version. Turn around, don't drown. You heard her. If you're out while I'm recording this, well, you won't know that I'm recording this, but I hope you're inside and safe. And she said, turn around, don't drown. If you ain't gotta be out, don't. I don't know. Unless you're like working, you would have to be out. But this is Clay Jackson in Macon County, so. It's still going. And this one right here is still going. I went to bed an hour or two ago, and this one was going. I come back, and it's still a spinning. This one was going. Mom was in here earlier, and it was about like 2 o'clock this morning, and it was going. I went to bed and get up at 5 o'clock. I don't have to be anywhere, but this is not something I need to miss. One time I actually get a good day off. Well, the weather's bad, so I have to be on the watch so I don't die. There's a tornado possible for those that just popped up. So, yeah, they're popping up everywhere. Velocity tracker. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where our tornado is. But it was in Hampshire, so if it's coming, it's not going to take long. I won't have to cut the recording though because, you know, I'm on a phone, not a... well, the computer's on the laptop, so it wouldn't. Nashville Super Speedway, we delivered to, did Amazon with them. Okay. There's like a, what is it, Amazon warehouse over there. Or you can do Amazon Flex. I mean, you might have heard of it. We deliver packages. Not really good on gas, but it used to be okay. Looks like the TV's flickering a little bit. There's a thing just popped up. Oh, it just disappeared. Severe storm warning. So it seems like the one that was coming our way is like fading out or something. It ain't started raining yet in Columbia though, or not on this side of town. I don't know what about uptown a little bit, but I don't have a car, so I couldn't find out. But on this side of town right here, it hasn't started raining yet. May God's help will be okay though. It looks like it's starting to fade out or something. Like it might be going away. But look at all that water though that was left. This is not good. Like I said, no power outage yet. You can see the light and well, I guess the TV. I haven't had one. Not while I've been awake anyway. I'm pretty sure if we did, this wouldn't still be on because the TV would be on the home screen or something. But and the cable box will be trying to boot back up. But of course it might have booted back up, but it'd be on the home screen, this TV, whatever. Is that a homeless person? I'm sorry, I feel bad for them because they don't have nowhere to go. There's a small little tornado warning in Columbia.
That's what it's going to turn into this morning. Flash flooding is going to become a big thing. But right now, we still have a tornado warning for this cell here that you were talking about, Marcus. You've been following this one too, and I've been tracking this one. You know, the greens, the reds in this one, or the photons spotted on this. This is right by Santa Fe. This is going to be going up into Williamson County again. So we don't want to let our guard down on this one either. Just get the...
There's tornadoes just skimming us. I think it's gonna barely just snip by us. Now, I don't know, it might cause an outage or not, but it's gonna nip by us. You can see that little red thing that she just pulled out. Looks like a dome or something. But it's like the path that the tornado's going. Theta? I always wonder where Theta Pike goes.
Two severe thunderstorm warnings with tornado possible attack and a tornado warning. So today we're going down towards the Santa Fe. This is in Hickman, Murray, and Williamson County are included in this tornado warning. Don't let your broke down just yet. We are still seeing some rotation in the upper atmosphere. So this is radar indicated, but that means that we could start to see a tornado drop at any moment. So that's why you need to make sure to stay.
The hell is 1 inch?
Rotation over Santa Fe. It's still a little bit tight out there. So that's what you need to know as far as where we're expecting this to be.
I don't know how ice falls when it's hot outside. That's one thing that doesn't make sense to me. Little ice balls fall from the sky. That's what hell is. When it's hot outside. The tornado isn't even cold. Where do they come from? The atmosphere? As if it's cold enough for those to fall, it's cold enough to snow. If it made sense. And then we would be in big trouble because there's flooding. That means we would be out in a big snowstorm. But I think we're getting out of that because, well, it's that time of year where bad weather pops up every day. Or every other day, if not every day. Shantae Acres. That sounds like a pirate name. I'm sorry for keeping you with me for so long, but this is serious.
Shelby, and thanks for that recap on everything. I mean, I can't believe it's 5:04 in the morning right now. We're still dealing with tornado warnings, and they were just saying that they may have to extend. We have a tornado watch, by the way, up for our area till 6 a.m. And because these storms are still supercells, we may have to extend the tornado watch into the morning hours. So we could be dealing with tornado warnings not only through 6, but later on than that. So folks, do not let your guard down yet. I can't stress enough, the morning commute could be really rough for folks right now. We're already dealing with rough conditions out there. But this one for the tornado warning is for Hickman, Murray, and Williamson County until 5:15. This, again, going to the feet, and I wanted to show you.
Oh, it's starting to glitch up a little bit.
Rotation in the debris tracker.
Uh-oh.
Just a second there.
It's glitching up.
See this? It looks like it almost links up and kind
It just glitched up twice.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That means it's coming.
Again, to make it on the
It have to.
and this is going to be over in Murray County between Santa Fe and Columbia right now is where the possible rotation would be.
Oh no.
7 right now, Highway 7, right by Roberts Bend Road, Knob Creek Road, Dark Mills Road. This will be going over
Dark Mill Road. That's like in the woods. We did DoorDash over there. If we ever get our car back and Scrub Up with Thunderbirds ever starts, I can show you that road if we get an order down there. Darks Mill Road is like a road way out in the middle of nowhere.
Spring Hill 520, West Hartford 522, and then Paynesville 528. I think this one might be trying to tighten up a bit. They're saying anything about it, but the greens and reds look pretty bright. And as you look at the debris too.
No, that is bright. Looks like a party going on, but it's not.
Kind of explodes right there.
Explodes?
Although I'm not seeing much in the way of hail there. I don't know.
Well, not to explode.
Are you guys seeing anything in the chat room about this one?
A bomb. Oh god, die. Well, that is like right on the edge.
Okay, so
It's probably because it's zoomed out, but
pretty good. So again, this is a tornado warning storm. This is over Murray County. This will go into Williamson County, by the way.
tornado warning. And Saturday is meal day. How in the frick? Well, today is only Thursday though. Watertown. Well, yeah, that's right. It ain't even raining in that town. It's Watertown. It ain't even getting none of the flooding. SR 109 water. That's a weird road and like, I don't know. I can't remember. It's like past Nashville.
Rotation on that one, and this one would be going towards Hurricane.
It's like this road you turn on. There's like a dollar store right there, and it's called SR 109 Water. But it's like there's a dollar store right there as you turn down.
Springs at 519, Cherry Valley 521, Watertown 523, 525, and Lawrenceville 536.
Not sure where that camera is.
You just put up Mount Juliet. Okay, so that's Mount Juliet. That is actually getting
I couldn't tell if her voice was capping or not like capping, but like cutting, or if she actually stopped talking twice, like stuttered.
it's going to be good. It'll be
It like froze up a second. It did glitch up a little bit, so.
Alexandria and Lawrenceville area. But definitely this storm is noisy. It's got pockets of rain, lots of lightning with this cell. And we've got even some hail there as well. Okay, go ahead. Oh, you're showing there. There we go. Is that pointing towards the storm?
Yeah, we're going to turn into the south there.
Okay, so we can actually see the storm here as it comes on through. But this storm looks a little interesting too, just because it's kind of starting to stick out a little bit more again. So I don't like the look
This
of
looks like a smaller one.
in the storm cell there. That's going to go over. That is, just so I know, I see the road forgot. That's 231. That's 452, where that possible rotation will possibly go over Watertown, Gordonsville, Carthage. You get a direct path of that storm. There's a little bit of a fingertip out
I think this one's one that's like way out past us.
here. This
But remember, we still got this one.
one is still tornado warned. Doppler radar indicated.
This one's near us.
Yeah. See these, I mean, it's a little bit more spread out, but that could be something potentially making it to the ground. Marcus, you see anything?
Here it comes. I think it's starting to rain. Here comes some rain. We're getting some rain. So that's about it right now. 70, yeah, I'm turning that down. It's getting hot in my room. It feels like it did outside. Here's a better view. As you saw outside, we're starting to get some rain, so you can see like the green that's down at the bottom. And you saw outside it was starting to rain. It's been windy. Remember, we still got this tornado though. Still gotta be careful. I don't know that it's gonna hit us, but I gotta make sure. I'm trying to keep you guys on until I know for sure that I can go back to bed and go back to sleep. But until this tornado is cleared, there's somebody on the side of the road. The fuck? The fuck is that in the middle? Is there like somebody shining a light or something and like moving back and forth, or is that like sirens or something? I don't know. I don't know. It looks like somebody's just like turning like back and forth, like while holding a flashlight, like they're doing the rotator. You can see the little, including Columbia. Columbia is under this watch. Look at all that mess. All that mess is tornadoes and rain and hail and all that bad stuff. There's just a bunch of stuff going on. These people, like I said, I come over here like 2 o'clock this morning. These people were on. They're still on from then. This morning I didn't record because I was just able to go to bed. But now, oh no, there's another one.
To the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
We just got another check video. Just got another warning until 5:45. Sorry, it cut. It popped up on my phone. I didn't know it was going to cut the recording, but we got another warning. The thing just went off. Oh my goodness. It's rotating right there. See those big arrows? This is in between Santa Fe and Columbia. I think we're still considered Columbia. And let's get in close though. I don't hear no winds out there. Oh no, this is not good. I think it's doing a high tilt through Spring Hill though. But it's coming through our direction. It could nip us. Maybe we could see a power outage or something, but I don't know. It might not. It's looking like throughout the morning though, we're going to be seeing a lot of weather damage. At 5:13. It's gonna hit Columbia. Right now it is, hold on, 5:15, so it's here. We're advised to take shelter, but I have nowhere to go, so pray that it won't get us. But it's in Columbia, it's here. So any power outage or anything could happen right now. This isn't good. Nothing's happened yet. Now whether or not it will, I don't know. But it could. I'm not gonna get back up to go back outside. It was just raining a minute ago. Leave that door shut. I don't hear any winds. I'm pretty sure I'd hear some high winds. It was raining. This one is another one, but it doesn't, I don't think it's in our area. I think it's like way on up somewhere else. There's that Burkesville again. I don't know. Now there's one over there. Oh, this isn't good. It's like this everywhere. They're popping up. They ain't got rain yet, I don't think. It's hard to tell. It don't look like they've got rain yet. It's kind of, the sky's kind of gray though. Looks like it's gonna rain. Cause it's, I can't stop yawning. Cause it's starting to get daylight, so it's starting to get a little bit bright outside. As soon as this shit clears up, I'm going straight back to bed. But I'm not gonna leave and knowing that there's tornadoes popping up like this. It's just not safe. You know, I gotta be up and alert and make sure that we don't get hit. And I got you guys on, you know, it's life upgrades. If this happens and gets us, then we're in trouble. It hasn't done anything yet, like I said, no power outages, no damage yet. Now, not to say what's outside, hopefully, but nothing in here looks any different with God's help. But and then the power outage, there ain't a power outage yet, so you know, see the lights still on. There goes Facebook. People probably posting shit on Facebook. Room full of love. You really think it's time to post about that? Oh, well, for all I know, they're probably in a different state or a different country. They may not be experiencing this. They're just early in the morning and want to post something. With that being a room full of love, I feel like it's like one of those sexual things. But, I don't know. They're horny and they want to post something 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that's not too early, though. You get around 3:30, then that's early. There's the cat. Patches. Yeah, see, there she is. This Spring Hill to take cover. It must have passed us. I think it's past us. Campbell Station Parkway. I know where that's at. That's like towards the middle of Spring Hill. I don't want to say the middle, but towards the... Actually, it's kind of in the middle, between the middle and the end of Spring Hill. Like between Spring Hill and Thompson Station. Like you got Campbell Station Parkway, and then there's like a couple of restaurants and stuff, and a shopping place. There's like a Chick-fil-A. And with Lewis County being in this, also my granddad is in this, so be careful with him too. You remember where he lives. Out in the sticks. It's went through all that way. It basically went through the way to the trip and then cut up through a different way before it got to us. It's like there was tornadoes coming from where the trip is. But it missed us with God's help. Still power in here in our house. So with God's help will be okay. Ain't nothing But what if they're already sleeping in the basement? Which I never thought of that. I mean, but I wouldn't be asleep in this. I'd wake them up. Because we need to all cram in a basement. Cram in a confined space. She's getting... Stuart Kimmel Point. Brixworth. This is all down Duplex Road. Critz Lane, that's out close to Franklin. I know where that's at. That's out close to Franklin, Critz Lane. That's one of the roads we delivered on when we went to Spring Hill. It's like out in the middle of nowhere. Goose Creek Bypass is another one. That's in just in Franklin, like at the very, very, very tip line between Thompson Station and Franklin. Goose Creek Bypass. There's like a road you get on, and then after getting out of this big old fancy nice neighborhood, I don't want to say, it's like a whole community in there. They got like grocery stores and stuff in there, and doctor's offices in there, and it's like a gated community. It's called Tollgate. It's like for rich people. There's like a whole community in there, and then I think you get on Goose Creek Bypass after passing that. I think. I'm not sure. Because it forks off into two directions. And then you cross over the interstate. I think it's 840. You cross over 840 right after getting Addison. Right after getting to there. This is I-40 Columbia Avenue. That's like in Franklin. I think Colombia's out of it. But it said we're in one till 5:45. So, as long as we're in a tornado watch, we're in trouble. Because one could spawn like a mob in Minecraft. Like it just appears. You just look up and you see like 10 zombies, you know, it's one of those things. But it's tornadoes, not zombies, and it's real life. I mean, you don't get a second chance. If you die, you can't just respawn or start a new one or whatever. But let's start a new one from the Craft Mine update, you know. I streamed it the other day. Oh yeah, also my dad's gotta come home. Insurance won't pay for him no more, so he is coming home. We're trying to get it today, but by the look of this weather, I don't know if it's safe. But Hilltop, that's a road in the neighborhood where we used to live. But it's not Hilltop, it's in Columbia. It's called Hilltop Drive. But it's just like part of a neighborhood. There's like a few houses. It's not its own city. But anyway, yeah, my dad's got to come home. So we're going to try to get that figured out. They wanted to say Saturday, but Saturday is the worst possible day. Because I go to work at 1. You got meal day, so roads are going to be blocked. And my granddad said he wasn't getting out that day, so yeah, I don't know what to do on that. So we're gonna try to see if we can't get him out today when none of that's happening. I'm off of work, and I'm off of work. Well, meal day ain't here yet. And since that's the case, I'm sure Granddad wouldn't mind getting out. I got Eric taking me to work Saturday and Sunday and Friday. I was gonna take the trolley, but with this weather, I don't know if they'd be running. I have to see that Eric can come get me. Uh-oh. 2 people died in the storms. That ain't good. I'm sorry. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'm so sorry for anybody's loss that has come of this. 2 people have died. This ain't good. That's not a very high number, but that's still 2 family members that somebody lost. I don't know if they're in the same house or same family, or if they're just like 2 random people. But most schools are closed. Let me check on my mom's phone if Murray County schools are closed. Oh yeah, we got our bank fixed. I don't know if I told you that. It's I'm not gonna show it to you, but I'll tell you. It's I had to change the password. Serious threat. My brother is freaking out. Let's see. There's no way they're opening all this. There's nothing on here about it. There is no way they're gonna stay open with all this crap going on. That's not a chance. They just ain't posted yet. They probably ain't posted yet, but I don't see how they would be open. These literal tornadoes still roaming the streets since like 2 o'clock this morning. I got a little sleep, but let's take a look outside. See what it's doing. Take one more look. It's gonna be a little bit brighter though, because it's raining. It's raining out here. Don't look like much is going on though. It's just rain, looks like. There's some really heavy rain. Alright, well, since that it's past us and it's going on in Spring Hill, I'm gonna head back to bed. If anything does come up and I do have to have another warning and we get another one spotted up here in my county and whatnot, I will probably pop this back on. But otherwise, I'm gonna see you guys I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll see you in the next clip. Peace. Do you guys hear that? We're done. That's the tornado siren going off. It's here. It's in Spring Hill now, or somewhere in there. That is literally the tornado siren going off. Please pray for me. It's going off. I'm literally outside right now. It looks fine right here, but it's going off. Please pray for me. Guys, this is more serious than I thought. This is the next day, too. After all those storms came through last night. This one's coming this way. Sounds like it stopped. It literally stopped. Is it gone? Did it disappear? Or has it gotten closer? Is it too late? It looks fine outside. Literally. A little bit windy. Oh no. They're shaking a little bit. God. No, I'm kidding. It's not here. If that siren was real, it could be on the way. I don't know where it's at. I was eating. Keep me in your prayers, and I'll see you in the next clip. Peace. Today is Mule Day. Oh, shit. They're lined up for miles. Oh, my goodness. Look at all this. Look at all those people way over there. This parking lot's full. It's full over here. This whole side's full. Look at the traffic way over there. Wasn't like this last night when I closed. Sorry, it glitched up. That's why I don't do that 5x zoom, because it always clips the audio for a second. Wow, that's. It's not much better inside. Not much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey guys. How y'all doing? I'm heading off to my Monday morning all day. We didn't die from the storms, so that's good. I don't want to say they're over, because they're definitely not. It's this time of year, you know. Things pop up. Feels like it's starting to rain now. But hopefully it's not going to be that bad, because if it's as bad as it was, then I'm in trouble. Because it was like pouring down. Not this morning, but the past few days it was. Yesterday, didn't really much happen. You have a dog? Definitely ain't the dog I remember. That one don't know me. The fuck did they get that car? And where the fuck is the Equinox? It's probably gone. She's probably at work, if anything. But yeah, I'm done with all my closing shifts for the week too. That's mostly why I wasn't able to record much. All my closing shifts were like back to back to back. So I was taking all that time to get sleep and eat. Looks like they're getting ready to tear that building down. They're marking it off. They haven't done anything yet though. It's still there right now. Or they got the little checkered flags or the little yellow flags marking it off. So I'm gonna try to steer clear of that. They just ain't put the fence up yet. Try to steer clear without getting too much of a mess. But kind of cut through this guy's yard. That's my only problem. And it's like, yo, fuck. I just stepped in a water puddle. That damn thing just sank. Now my shoe's wet. Why are the flags marked so improper? Let's see. Warning, buried gas line. Oh fuck, I better steer clear of that. I don't want an explosion. That's probably why they're marking it off, because that could be dangerous if something goes wrong. Yeah, but I'm fucked. Look where this is. My house is like right behind it. You know that. As I go up around Eric's house, Eric will be the first to be screwed, or Chastity and all them. But I go up and around Eric's house and into our house, which is like a little bit further up behind it. Eric's house plus the street that runs between our house and the neighbor is the only distance we have away from it. And maybe a little bit further up, like a tiny bit further up. So like the distance of lengthwise we have away from the building is Eric's house, the entire length of his house, plus the street that runs in between, that runs up by the side of the road that they turn up the hill. I think there's a little bit of gravel. Like a tiny bit of grass in between our house and the road. Not bad. I mean, sure, if you look at a technical standpoint, that'd make a difference, but if that thing explodes, we're probably in trouble. But, yeah. Also, say goodbye to a fellow phone, too. My phone, my old one, it's not mine no more. I don't have it no more. I make 20 bucks off of it. Apparently Eco ATM, them damn things that scam you at Walmart that buy your phone from you, pay me $8 for my damn phone. That's fucked up. In good condition. No. So I made 12 extra than that, but that thing is fucking a scam anyway. They don't give you full value for your phone. It's probably due to the fact that you can buy a brand new version at Walmart for 30 bucks. I was gonna see what I could sell it for, but I can't. The only thing that really stopped me from getting any good value was that it was that they had a newer one, the newer version of my phone, or my old phone. There's a newer version, the Moto G Power 5G, Moto G 5G 2024 edition, or 2025 edition, not 2024. Mine was a 23, so it was like 2 years old as far as model year, but it's only like a little bit over a year old. But the Moto 5G 2023 or 2025 was only like 30 bucks at Walmart. That's the thing. Of course, it comes with a carrier plan. Of course, mine's locked to Cricket. He said all he needed is Wi-Fi, though. So I gave him my phone for 20 bucks. My old one. You know, I still got this new one, but I ain't giving that away. This is my actual phone now, like that was. But I know you remember the days with that phone. Every Life Upgrades episode, I think the trip was the last episode with it. And like at the tail end of the trip, I had used this phone too. Like at the last part before I closed off the video, like I used this phone. So even that video got some of it. Like I closed it off when I was waiting for a morning shift, you know. It's like, let's close the chapter, getting back into the grind. And close the chapter off with getting back into it. But, let's see what time it is. 9:09, I got a few minutes. Close the chapter off with getting back into the grind. But, yeah, the last real video I had was the trip. That thing's got remnants of the trip on it. It's got the rock that I set it on, the counter that I put it on. It's probably got dust speckles of that rock inside of it that was from the trip. This one has no remnants of it. The only thing I have of the trip from this is the fact that I could go in and download the video that I already posted. And some of the photos that I took, but like the one that I saved as a new thumbnail for the trip. If I go back at 21, I'm planning on like making a whole new thumbnail. Like I've already got the thing cut out and it's in my computer folder. Here's what it looks like. Without anything on it. I'm planning on making like a Thunderburks 21 trip thumbnail or something. I just don't know how it's going to go yet. I'm not sure when I'm going to make it. I could end up making it end of day today. It could be a few weeks from now. It could be a couple months from now because I don't know. If I just get bored and decide to make it, you know. No, I'll try to have it done before we go for my 21st birthday, but it's going to be like a Thunderburks 21 trip. Like, the title of the video might be the Thunderburks 21st birthday and the trip again. I'll probably try to record a little footage of me playing some stuff. Of course, I don't know how. Well, obviously, it's not too strict because I was able to video call, but you can't hear squat in there, so if it's loud in there, that's why. You know how loud the atmosphere was when I was at the top of that elevator? Like, you could just tell the change. Like, I go around that hallway and you could just hear people. And the music that's blasting. Like, here's a clip of that right there. Hey guys, Well, I'm gonna go on a little walk. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go to where to find out where that steakhouse is. I'm not gonna go inside, but just so I know. Here's some people. Hope they're not coming on this floor. Yeah. It's probably gonna send me to their elevator. Oh, there's nobody in here. I heard people. There's a key here. Looks like it's going to be right there. Log is it's on the second floor. I didn't see it on the third. Then we're going to check out the view on the fourth floor. Nowhere. And take you guys with me. Cast only. Electrical. I think that just means like employees only. They're just trying to make it look like there's a big door right there. It's open, but if I touch it, it might have an alarm on it. Caution notice. Oh, look at it. It opens up over here. Yeah, I knew it did. The Bodyguard? Pretty sure that's supposed to be Whitney Houston. Pretty sure that's supposed to be a like scary movie. It sounds like. Where do I go from here? You get that? What is that? Is that the steakhouse? I'm just trying to find it. I'm not gonna eat in there. It's expensive. But if I search through these halls, maybe I'll find it. It looked like it was on the second floor. From the other side. Didn't I hear it? Amanda, I'm on the floor. And what's over there? So maybe I'll go back this way. Yeah, you could just tell like how like the music's all blasting and it's loud. But I got all the pictures printed off. I just got them set in a drawer. I ain't been able to cut them out. But yeah. I sold my old phone to last night when I closed. $20. I gave it to Jordan, the one that I know at Hardee's, that watches my videos. He said he didn't want to be on YouTube when I sold it to him, so I didn't show it out of respect, of course. But he didn't want to be on here, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. And just I don't have any footage of it because of me showing me giving it to him. But you know, it's gone. I don't have it no more. I gave it away for $20. He's got some online shop he wants to use, and his webcam on his iPhone is broken. He does this like buying and selling stuff. You should go check him out. I don't have any links to his stuff. I'm sorry, but if this helps, his name is Jordan Myers. So I don't know what kind of site he does it on. But he does like buying and selling, like bidding stuff off. Kind of like Bid Wars or something, you know, online. But he needed a new webcam because his iPhone's is broken and his laptop's only got a front camera. So, you know how mine's only got a front camera on it. And I suggested the virtual cam that I used in like a clip or two of mine when I was trying to figure out Mel Studio, and I decided to go back to OBS because it was so much easier. Because I'm able to stream on OBS, but yeah, I'm able to stream on OBS. I just the start stream button is only good if you already have a stream set up, just so you know. If you just try to start streaming, because you got to have a thumbnail set up and stuff like that. Of course, you don't have to have a thumbnail, but it's not going to look that good. You can have no picture on there. You know how YouTube videos are. If YouTube don't see a picture, it's going to try to take like a frame of the video and turn it into a thumbnail. But I always try to put a thumbnail. Even if it's the most simple thing, like maybe one like copy and paste of one like picture over another. Like, you know, I always try to put a thumbnail on my streams. The last stream I did was Craftmine, but not sure when I'm going to go back into Thunderworld. Probably here soon, but since my dad's back home, I'm not able to do it like I was doing it before, because, you know, and the fact that I've been closing at work, I haven't really had time to sit down and do a stream. Now, I don't know when I'll next do it, but I'll try to figure something out. I think we're up to episode 5 right now. I haven't died and lost everything, if you're wondering. Because remember, I said everything I do will be on stream. So if I die and lose everything, you'll know about it. And I have done that several times, but I ended up retrieving almost everything. At least all the like valuable stuff I was able to get back. The things I might have lost was maybe like something that wasn't that valuable, like a dark oak sapling or a stick or something. Like stuff like my diamond pickaxe, my diamond axe, stuff like that I was able to retrieve. But I'm gonna get ready. What time is it? 9:16. I'm just gonna get ready because, you know, it's time to start my week again. I'm going back to school for the day. I got me some food, got me everything. I'm considering stopping doing the frappes because their frappes aren't that good. I don't even know why I was getting them to begin with. What did I say? Oh, I was about to say my battery better not drain that fast. So my battery was like 40% and it was like 100. I was like, it shouldn't drain that fast. But it was like 8. That was my case. I gotta charge my case. But got my charger back now, but we'll figure that out. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go for this clip. I don't think I'm ready to end the video yet. And I will see you in the next one. Peace. Okay, we're good. Alright, so, you know I mentioned about my new laptop. Well, I've kind of modified the bank balances thing. Well, I sold my phone for $20, and I told you earlier. You know, I got that added in there. And I also got to do something real quick before I forget. It's ringing in my head. I'm so sorry. But if I don't, I already have emptied out the cameras folder so I don't accidentally put old clips in there. But this is what it's looking like. Now that is not the exact price of the new laptop. I'm just saying that's around what I want to save. I do not know specifically which one I want. That is just a good price range to start looking. There's some that's within 1,000, 800. Let's look at some together. I was already looking a little bit, so yeah. Literally just search gaming laptop and let's look at some shopping. There could be something I could order online. See, look, there's some good ones right here. See, there's one at Walmart. Although I don't want to order using the Walmart app because that's the one I was looking at. It's $799. They got a $699, which is it's not as good, but it's Electronic Express. It's got a Lenovo. That was not the one I was looking at. They got a $549, but it's probably not going to be as good. They got an A15 gaming laptop. I said it'd be funny. I have the A16 and then have an A16 laptop. Wouldn't that be funny? Because I have the Samsung A16 phone now, so. Yeah, you got that. This one's literally got the word sword in it. Is it a netherite sword? Is it good enough? Is it enchanted? No, I'm kidding. That one's $1,000. That one would be more in what I'm savings range. And these are an Electronic Express. We do have one here in Columbia. So now that we do not have a Best Buy. That you would travel a little bit. I'm trying to look for something around here. Looks like a TV. Oh no, it's just zoomed in. I was gonna say it looked like a TV. Look at that HP gaming laptop. This is also I can have better quality Minecraft and run shaders and all that crap. Editing, just any of that stuff. See, there's some good options. We got a lot of good options. So, obviously, this balance right here is not going to cut it. But they're saying they're going to give me like $120. So this is what the balance would be like if they did that. It could be a little bit more, but I'll show you what my paycheck's going to be looking like this week. Next week's going to be pretty good too, so next week will be good. I paid my phone bill this week, that's why it's so small, and then sold my phone, so that's why it went back up a little bit. So 120, so it'd be like 173.62. That's what it would look like for this week. Like I said, it could be a little bit more. It could be closer to it could be a little over 200. But right now, that's what it is. What I'm telling you this is, I've already got it pulled up in my paycheck calculator. If it saves, sometimes it saves, sometimes. That's what it's looking like. But last time it said that, but it was like 293, and it ended up being 300. So I'm thinking this will end up being over 400 a little bit. So I'm probably gonna give them a little bit. Plus I gotta give them last week's, and then I'm gonna give them some for this week. So it'd be like $480 from them, and then I'll have some left in my bank. I know I didn't mention this. I'm still at the college when I'm recording this. Just finished this clip. It's 5:27, got about 30 minutes, but I know I didn't mention this, but I mentioned 480 twice. I mentioned once what they have saved back and once what I'm giving to them. Those are two different 480s, so in total it's over $900. And like I said, I don't know that it's actually 480. It could be a little bit more, a little bit less. Like I said, I don't know what I'm giving them, but that's what I'm estimating. But they already have 480 put back, so that other one would be more. So just wanted to let you guys know and clarify that. I'm hoping I can go in because my ID number has expired and they almost didn't take it last time, so maybe if I don't say nothing, they will. But I bring my backpack in case, and then I can run back out, get my social security card if I need to. Hopefully not, but Hopefully they'll take that. I don't know if they do or not, but they should. Because that doesn't expire. That's a Social Security card. You don't have an expiration date. That's like saying your life expired. Well, I guess it does when you die, but I don't want to go there. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Like, I'd say if at this rate, if I'm making about $100 each week, in about 10 weeks, which is about 2 months, so probably somewhere in the middle of us, as long as I don't have to spend on something. That's my problem. Every time my money gets up, something ends up having to be bought. Just something. Something breaks down, something gets bought, just anything. Now the good thing to this is my parents do still have that $480 saved back, plus the $240 I'm giving them. And then plus next week another $240, or it could be a little bit more, it could be a little bit less. I don't know. But I'm probably at least going to get over $100. That's what he was saying. So the good thing is they have money put back, so they have stuff to fall on. Not only to mention, I didn't tell y'all something. I'm just going to tell you over here on screen record. I don't record in here because of the call. Ain't nobody in here, but yeah. My dad. You remember the rim on our car? The rims on our car tires. Here's a look at that. It's actually in the P&G. You can see the rims. They're like really nice rims. But one of the tires were flat, so that was the original problem of how the car broke down, and something else ended up backfiring with it, and then it caused the whole problem that we're at now. But that was the original problem that started all. Was the tire went flat, and we was gonna take it home, and then it just, I don't even know, it just like started smoking. But we basically got new tires, but they don't have those rims anymore. So when we get home, I'm gonna update the P&G to be more accurate as to what it is. Most everything else will probably look the same, like just the tires will be different. But we basically, my dad is trying to, somebody in our family, not very distant, is wanting to buy the rims. So my dad's trying to sell the whole set for $300. If he sells the whole set for $300, it's going to put $300 extra back with our money. Now, I don't know. He hasn't mentioned it, but there's a chance he might could slip a 20 or maybe 40 or something my way, and I could add that to my savings. I don't know. He hasn't mentioned it though. But even if not, that'll at least put some more back to put back to what they got. So they got $480 right now. You remember how fast we saved for the trip? Although it was to go along with my refund, but they saved $1,000 back in about a few weeks. So it's looking like we'll be back to about $1,000 by the time we get home. I mean, by the time we get home, I'm still thinking about the trip. By the time, maybe the end of the month or something, maybe before, but I don't know. I've got about 45 minutes till class starts. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to work on the second part of the breakdown, which I'm going to give y'all a look at real quick. Well, it's not even up here now. But yeah, I updated that note, so that's what it's called. Good thing I don't have to have internet to screen record, because this internet is super slow in here. And as you notice, I used the original format, although it's better quality because it's Moises, and Moises splits a lot better, but it's pretty much the same format as the original breakdown. And then I'm going to do a reworked for that one. You know, I said I'm going to do a reworked for every one of them. It's going to be like more broken down. Well, you remember I actually had plans to do this with V2 a long time ago. And I don't know how long, maybe about a year ago or something. Because if I go into my splitted tracks, editing tracks, other tracks, well, I have this breakdown V2 part 2.8, because it's going to have to be 2 parts, but you know I can do that with CapCut. I don't want to spoil it too much because I'm actually going to use that for when I start the breakdown V2 part 2. But I'm going to basically, I'm not sure, I think I might kind of release the original breakdown, first breakdown V1 part 2, and then do a rework of that. And then I'm either considering continuing the part 3, which is the country songs of V1, or going and doing V2. But I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna get on to that. Now that I think about it, I don't even want to do it now. I might just go in and edit this video. I have my laptop, so I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I don't even know. And I'll see you guys in the next clip. Peace. Alright. I'm at the college, still editing. Same time as the last clip. And then I just did a voiceover. And then now I'm still here. It's 5:29. You can see it from that computer. Try not to. And this episode's running pretty long. It's the only episode without my dad in it mostly, but I'll take you guys on a wild ride. So I think I'm gonna go on and end the episode here. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. This one was a wild ride, like most of my episodes. There's usually some kind of context. That's why Alright. Let me get outside real quick. Alright. Oh yeah, they took down this elevator, by the way. They got one. It didn't meet standards or something, so they got another one up the hall. But, so I was just about to end this episode. You know, I just recorded the clip about the, on my phone. And I had just, it's 5:44, so literally like 10 minutes ago, I just recorded the ending. So you're like, why isn't it ending? Well, I just got a call from my dad. Updates will be in the next episode, but I just got a call from my dad. He was meaning to call my mom, and you're like, well, back up there. Call mom. Isn't he back home, though? And, yeah, he is. And you're like, well, then why does he need to call mom? He could just go to the back bedroom, or he could talk to her from the living room and yell. But, well, apparently, she has been acting strange the past few days since Dad got back. So now she went to the hospital. I didn't know. I haven't been back home yet. So I saw none of it. And he told me he'll tell me more about it when I get home, which means that's something you guys will know when I get to my next episode. But I just wanted to tell you guys because I was actually in the process of ending the episode. Like right now, I was literally fixing to edit the last clip that I used, and you're gonna see a more familiar image at the end. Just tell me if it strikes any nostalgia in the comments. But I'll give you a hint. It was one of my original profile pictures. I found it on the photos on one of my older and one of the older ones I had. It was my old account. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know I still ain't even left yet. I still got that class, but I just want to let you guys know. Now I'm actually going to keep you guys updated, but any updates will be in the next episode because I'm ending this one here, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.